Hi guys and girls, welcome back to my channel, Life and Literature. Today I'm going to be reviewing After by Anna Todd. If this is something you would be interested in, then please keep on watching and let's go ahead with the video. Today I'm going to be reviewing After. Now, this has been a very careful book that I was worried to review, only because I know and I'm aware of the huge fan base that it has. Now, I know the film came out last year and there was a lot of issues with the film coming out in the UK. There was a lot of uncertainty, and then the second film is due to come out this year, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to be reviewing the first book and I'm not going to do any spoilers because I mean, there are too many spoilers that I could give away in these kind of books, but I'm not going to. But I really think out of all the books I've read, this has been the most tantalising. It has been a little bit different to the books that I'm used to. I'm quite used to the typical love chase and romance, and this is very much more dramatic and more modern, so it is more... It's more sign of the times, but I think this book, I will start with reading the blurb. If you don't already know this book, but I highly doubt that a majority of you don't. So, there was a time before Tessa met Hardin, and then there's everything after. Life will never be the same. Tessa is a good girl with a sweet, reliable boyfriend back home. She's got direction, ambition and a mother who's intent on keeping her that way. But as soon as she arrives at WCU, she runs into Hardin, her mother's worst nightmare. With his tousled brown hair, tattoos and irresistible British accent, Hardin is undeniably attractive but completely different to what Tessa is used to. But he's also rude to the point of cruelty. Tessa should hate Hardin, and she does, until she finds herself alone with him in his dorm. His dark mood grabs her, and when they kiss, something ignites within her, a passion she's never known before. He'll call her beautiful, then insist he isn't the one for her and disappear without a word. I'm not going to read much more of the blurb. This is actually from Wattpad. Anna Todd originally wrote this on Wattpad. It is free and I think it is still there for you to see. But the difference is the character Hardin in Wattpad is actually called Harry, because it is based on Harry Styles, as it is and was originally a fan fiction. Thank God the name got changed to Hardin though. Even though the name got changed and the film obviously it has got nothing, the film and the book, they have nothing to do with One Direction. I think that is a huge misconception. She used the character Hardin or Harry based on the looks of Harry Styles, but other than that there are no other references to One Direction. So let's get that out of the way, because that aside, this book is so good. I could not put it down. So what happened is actually funny enough, I got the book, I started reading the book, then I went on a trip where I went over to Bruges for a day, 2 days. We got stuck on the Eurostar, and when we got out there was huge traffic, so we were stuck in a delay of about 3 or 4 hours, stuck in this coach with nothing to do. So then I went on my phone, found the book on Wattpad where I'd stopped off in this book and started reading on Wattpad. So I've kind of gone back and forth between the book and Wattpad actually, just for convenience, because I needed to know what was going on in this book. I have read the other books, but I'm just going to review this one today. Now, this is a spoiler-free video. I'm not going to release anything about this book in particular because it is so good and fun and interesting, and I love the characters so much. The difference in the characters is so compelling, yet so captivating. You don't want to put it down. You want to learn more and more about each of the characters because they are so in-depth. They have their own issues, their own troubles, their own problems. And let's start with, we have the main character, Tessa. She's a young, portrayed very intelligent, bright, creative young girl. And then you have this character that comes into it called Hardin, who is reckless and quite a wild child, rough kind of exterior, and they come together and it's learning each other's differences and also their similarities, and then building a really beautiful relationship together. And throughout, it is ups and downs. It is very much a modern day romance. I think maybe a bit too extreme on some levels. Anna Todd has managed to create these really uplifting and dark characters which really would go almost in two completely different books that you could place them in. You could create their own complete different stories and own timelines and own family and friends and all that kind of thing, and have these little added extra characters that they fall in love with, which doesn't really add anything to them. But no, she brought these really two in-depth complex characters together, and the way they bring out each other's good qualities and bad qualities. And I feel that happens a lot in modern day love, because not everyone is perfect, and whether you might have the typical intelligent, fun, creative character be the kind of shining beacon, she's also going to have difficulties because she is portrayed very naive and innocent at the beginning, because she is inexperienced in love and romance and in being with someone, whereas he isn't, and he's very direct and knows what he wants and is experienced. And the complexity of having the two very different characters, rather than the one that's maybe reckless, a little bit broken, a bit damaged. Usually in books, not these kind of books, but usually in books, they are the characters that they focus on getting better and getting to a point of being saved. Yet that doesn't happen in real life. You don't just get saved, you just grow and develop as a person. Them parts of your life, them qualities about you are still the exact same, and no matter who you're with or who's around you or what experiences you have after that, you are still that person. And Anna Todd had a beautiful way of showing this really dark, reckless character meet this really bright, smart, young, vulnerable girl, and show how they can grow a relationship and change each other's ideas of what love is and what love should be. She's very much in love with Pride and Prejudice and loves English and loves English. She loves the English man now, but she loves literature, and she has ambition, and her mum sees so much potential in her. She's constantly shown as this sweet, reliable, fun-loving girl, and he is very much shown as this dark, unhappy, broken young boy. And the way I say young boy, I think he is actually an older teenager in this, but he is shown as the dark and she's shown in the light, and rather than them coming together and almost him being shown better in some way, which I hate when sometimes books do, because it diminishes the issues that person has gone through and the life expectancy of them people just to get better. You're in love, great, you're a great person now. It doesn't work that way. If you've had issues before, you're going to still have issues. It's whether you can learn and grow and develop and change from them issues. So Anna Todd done a beautiful development of two very different complex characters, and the way she writes about both of them is so evident in her love for these characters. You can see the beauty and depth, and I think the film does show it quite well, the two different characters, but I'm hoping the second one shows it a little bit better, because they are so different and very defined in the way they are, and no matter how or what happens to them, just coming together isn't going to fix things, and that is life, and that is very a true adaptation of what's going on in the world lately. So I think Anna Todd is a stunning, amazing writer, and she should be, I'm sure she is, very proud of the book series that she's created. So I'm not surprised so many people went absolutely ballistic in England over here last year when the film wasn't out the same time as everyone else, and I know a lot of scenes were spoiled and that for a lot of viewers and that, and it was quite sad to watch because at the end of the day I was quite new to reading the books when the film started being talked about and came out, so I didn't have that long progression of waiting for that film to finally come out, whereas I know a lot of people did. So I'm really sorry to the people that obviously suffered from that. I'm sorry as well to Anna Todd and the actors that put so much time and effort, and all the people working on the film, because I know it's not their fault, and I'm sure, as a lot of people that actually really love the book have probably said as well. But this is a beautiful read. It is very, as I said, tantalising, and there are some moments that I did blush. So if you get any uncomfortable feelings towards books being a bit more in depth towards their more romantic in scenes, then maybe this isn't the book for you. But I think it is a beautiful read. It is a lovely book to have, and I've read the second and I've just got the third one, so I'll be sure to review them if that's something you would like, and I'm sure if there's any other things you'd like to say about the book. I know that's not too spoiler. I think I just gave you a little bit to get your teeth into if you haven't seen the book, and if you would like a spoiler video of this book, then please leave a comment down below. I'd be love to do one to talk about any of the big plots or big storylines that happen. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, this book is just stunning. This is beautiful. This is the Wattpad version. I think they've done a movie version as well, but I quite liked having this version because then it goes with the other ones. I like it to look quite unison in my little bookshelf over here. So, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave a link down below, I usually do, of the book itself, if it's something you would like to purchase, then please do. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm here every week with a new video talking about nothing but books, so maybe if you don't like books, this isn't the channel for you, but if you do, then you should. And always click the bell because you'll be notified of my videos when they come up. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, the little tag's out here. I hate when that happens. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon with another one. Bye.